Think those little snacks aren't hurting you? Think again. The foods you eat every day might be silently damaging your heart without you even realizing it. Stick around as we uncover 8 common snacks that could be sabotaging your heart health. 1. Processed meats. Let's start with one of the biggest offenders, processed meats. I'm talking about things like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats. These are loaded with saturated fats, which raise your LDL cholesterol levels, also known as the bad cholesterol. But that's not all. Processed meats are also packed with sodium, and high sodium intake is linked to high blood pressure, which can strain your heart over time. You might think a sandwich with deli meat is harmless, but it could be silently increasing your risk of heart disease with every bite. Studies have shown that even moderate consumption of processed meats can have a significant impact on heart health. So, what can you do? Consider replacing these with leaner options like grilled chicken or plant-based alternatives. Not only will you cut back on the unhealthy fats, but you'll also be doing your heart a huge favor by reducing your sodium intake. 2. Potato chips. Who doesn't love potato chips? They're crunchy, salty, and oh so satisfying. But they're also one of the worst snacks for your heart. Chips are typically fried in unhealthy oils, making them high in trans fats, which are known to increase bad cholesterol levels. To make matters worse, they're heavily salted, and we all know that too much salt leads to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease. Here's something to think about. Each time you reach into that bag of chips, you're not just getting a quick snack. You're getting a dose of unhealthy fats and excessive sodium. Over time, these can lead to plaque buildup in your arteries, increasing your risk of heart attack and stroke. The next time you're craving something crunchy, try swapping the chips for something heart-friendly like nuts or air-popped popcorn. 3. Sugary beverages. Sugary beverages might not be the first thing that comes to mind when we talk about snacking, but they're one of the sneakiest ways we consume heart-damaging ingredients. Whether it's soda, sweetened iced tea, or even certain fruit juices, these drinks are loaded with added sugars. What's the problem with sugar? It spikes your blood sugar levels, and over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, obesity, and type 2 diabetes, all of which are closely linked to heart disease. And don't be fooled by those so-called healthy fruit juices that claim to be natural. Many of them are just as high in sugar as a can of soda. If you want to protect your heart, it's time to rethink what you're drinking. Water, herbal teas, and unsweetened beverages are much better alternatives, and they'll help keep your blood sugar and weight in check. 4. Pastries and baked goods. Cakes, cookies, donuts. These are the treats we often reach for when we want something sweet. Unfortunately, these baked goods are typically loaded with trans fats and sugar. Trans fats not only increase your bad cholesterol, LDL, but they also decrease your good cholesterol, HDL, creating a double whammy for your heart. Add in the sugar, and you've got a recipe for weight gain, insulin resistance, and inflammation, all of which put extra stress on your heart. It's no wonder that diets high in pastries and baked goods are associated with a higher risk of heart disease. The next time you have a sweet tooth, consider reaching for a piece of fruit or a handful of nuts. These options are not only heart healthy, but can also satisfy your cravings without the negative effects. 5. Candy bars. Candy bars may give you that quick energy boost when you're feeling low, but they come at a price. They're packed with refined sugars, unhealthy fats, and sometimes even salt. All of these ingredients can wreak havoc on your heart over time. Excess sugar, in particular, is a major culprit when it comes to obesity and insulin resistance, both of which increase your risk for heart disease. Plus, let's not forget about the hidden fats in candy bars, especially the hydrogenated oils used to give them a longer shelf life. These fats can raise your bad cholesterol and lower your good cholesterol, further increasing your risk of heart disease. Instead of reaching for a candy bar when you need a pick-me-up, try a piece of dark chocolate, which has been shown to have heart-healthy benefits. Just be mindful of portion sizes. 6. Fried foods. Fried foods are another major contributor to heart disease. and they're everywhere. French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, you name it. The problem with fried foods is that they're often cooked in oils high in trans fats, which are the worst kind of fats for your heart. These trans fats can clog your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow and increasing your risk of heart attack or stroke. But it's not just the trans fats you have to worry about. Fried foods are also high in calories and can contribute to weight gain, another risk factor for heart disease. The next time you're craving something fried, consider using an air fryer or opting for grilled or baked versions of your favorite foods. Your heart will thank you for it. 7. Ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? While it might be a comforting treat after a long day, it's far from heart healthy. Ice cream is typically high in both saturated fats and sugar, two things that can contribute to weight gain, high cholesterol, and insulin resistance. All of these increase your risk of developing heart disease over time. The issue with ice cream is that it's easy to overeat, and before you know it, you've consumed a massive amount of unhealthy fats and sugars. If you're looking for a healthier alternative, try frozen yogurt with lower sugar content or even homemade fruit-based sorbets. 8. Packaged baked snacks. Finally, let's talk about those convenient packaged snacks like crackers, snack cakes, and other baked goods. These items are often marketed as quick and easy snacks, but they're usually filled with trans fats, refined sugars, and salt. All of these ingredients can contribute to increased cholesterol levels and higher blood pressure, two major risk factors for heart disease. These packaged snacks are also calorie-dense, which means it's easy to consume more than you intended, leading to weight gain and further strain on your heart. Instead of reaching for these processed snacks, consider healthier options like whole grain crackers, raw vegetables, or even a small handful of nuts. By making a few small changes to your snacking habits, you can significantly reduce your risk of heart disease and other health problems. It's all about being mindful of what you put into your body. So next time you're hungry between meals, think twice before reaching for one of these heart-harming snacks. Now, let me know in the comments, what's your go-to healthy snack? I'd love to hear your ideas, and don't forget to share this video with someone who could use these heart-smart tips.